In the calm, peaceful waters of Lake Nuru, a young mermaid named Nia was playing with colorful fishes. But suddenly, a poisonous snake appeared out of nowhere and bit her. What will happen now? Will she survive the bite? Before we start this exciting story, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you can hear more fun and magical adventures. Now, let's see what happens to Nia the mermaid. Once there was a mermaid named Nia. She lived deep in Lake Nuru, a beautiful place full of colorful corals and playful fish. Every day, Nia would swim and play, collecting shiny shells and talking to her fish friends. One sunny morning, while Nia was happily playing with coral, she suddenly felt a sharp pain in her hand. A dangerous snake had slithered out from the rocks and bitten her. "Ah, my hand hurts so much," Nia cried, holding her hand. "Father, why did this snake bite me? Mother, my hand is burning. What do I do?" Nia swam as fast as she could to her mother Mala, who was gathering seaweed nearby. "Mama, look at my hand," Nia said, tears rolling down her cheeks. Mala saw that her daughter's hand was turning blue. "Oh no, Nia," Mala said, her face full of worry. "This is poison. It's spreading fast. If it reaches your whole body, it could make you very sick. We need help, quickly." Mala grabbed Nia's hand and swam toward the water god, who lived in a glowing palace made of pearls and sea glass. The water god was wise and knew about all creatures in the lake. Mala hoped he would know how to save Nia. When they reached the water god, Mala said, "Please help us. My daughter has been bitten by a snake, and the poison is spreading." The water god examined Nia's hand. His face grew serious. "This is no ordinary snake," he said. "Its poison is strong and comes from a creature not native to our waters. I'm sorry, but there is no cure for this poison here in Lake Nuru. You must act fast, or Nia won't survive." Hearing this, Mala's heart broke. She held Nia close as tears filled her eyes. "What do I do now?" she whispered. On their way back, they met Zuri, the electric fish, who was glowing brightly as she swam. "Mala, why are you crying?" Zuri asked, stopping beside her. Mala explained everything. Zuri looked at Nia's hand and shook her head. "This is very bad," she said. "The snake that bit Nia has caused the deaths of many creatures in the lake. I cannot heal this poison, but I know someone who might help. A magician. Let me take you to her." Zuri guided Mala and Nia through an underwater tunnel to a cave where the magician lived. The magician had a long tail like a mermaid and wore a necklace made of glowing stones. "What brings you here?" the magician asked in a deep, gentle voice. Mala explained everything. The magician looked at Nia's hand and said, "This is a deadly poison. The only one who can remove it is the wish snake, a special snake with magical powers. But the wish snake lives far away on land in a hidden cave. It is very hard to find, and the journey is full of danger." Mala's face fell. "How will I get there?" she asked. The magician handed Mala a magical pearl. "This pearl will let you take human form. You and Nia can go to the land and look for the wish snake. But you must hurry." Mala took the pearl and thanked the magician. She used it to turn herself and Nia into humans, and they climbed out of the lake. It was the first time they had ever been on land. The land was strange and full of new sounds and smells. The grass felt soft under their feet, and the trees were tall and green. But the journey was not easy. They walked for hours under the hot sun, looking for the cave where the wish snake lived. Finally, Nia became weak and fell to the ground. "Mother, I can't go on," she said. "My body feels so heavy." "Oh no, my child," Mala cried, holding Nia in her arms. "Please, someone help us." At that moment, a small bird named Tuni flew down from a tree. "Why are you crying, Mala?" "And what happened to Nia?" Mala explained everything. Tuni thought for a moment and said, "I know someone who can help. Come with me to the nature spirit. She knows everything about the land and might know where the wish snake lives." Tuni led Mala and Nia to a big sparkling tree. The nature spirit appeared, glowing softly. "Why have you come to me, Mala?" she asked. Mala explained the situation. The nature spirit nodded. "The wish snake lives in a cave far from here. To reach it, you must cross a deep forest and a strong river. The journey will be very hard, but I believe you can do it. Go north and you will find the river. Cross it and you will see the cave." With the spirit's blessings, Mala continued her journey, carrying Nia in her arms. The forest was dark and full of strange noises. Mala had to be brave as she walked past growling animals and snapping branches. Finally, she reached the river. It was wide and fast, with water rushing over sharp rocks. Mala used the magical pearl to turn back into a mermaid and carried Nia across the water. The current was strong, but Mala didn't give up. When they reached the other side, they saw a cave hidden behind thick vines. "This must be the cave of the wish snake," Mala said. She turned back into a human and called out, "Wish snake, please help us. My daughter needs you." The wish snake slithered out of the cave, her scales shining like gold. Beside her was a smaller snake, her helper. "Who dares to call me?" the wish snake asked in a hissing voice. Mala stepped forward and explained everything. She begged the wish snake to save Nia's life. The wish snake looked at Nia and said, "I can help, but only if you promise me one thing. My kind needs a safe home in your water kingdom where no one will harm us. Will you make this happen?" Mala nodded. "I promise to give you a safe place in our waters. Your kind can live in peace, and we will not harm you." The wish snake used her magic to remove all the poison from Nia's body. Slowly, Nia's color returned, and she opened her eyes. "Mother, I feel better," Nia said, smiling weakly. Mala hugged her tightly and thanked the wish snake. When they returned to Lake Nuru, Mala kept her promise. She worked with the water god to create a safe place in the northern waters for the snakes to live. The snakes and the water creatures agreed to live peacefully side by side. From that day on, Lake Nuru became a happier place. Nia continued to play with her friends, and the snakes had a home where they could live without fear. And so the two kingdoms lived happily ever after. If you loved this amazing adventure and want to hear more exciting stories, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a magical moment. Join us on more adventures with magical creatures, mysteries, and exciting journeys.